My name is Diane Fisher, and I came to the Warren Coalition in 2003. So mostly I worked with high school students at first that were caught with drugs or alcohol in school. There was possibility of being suspended, and so they were given the option of coming to our group and having education and some intervention done. These kids just needed someone to care for them, someone to listen, someone that took an interest in them and realized they were valuable and that they had a purpose. And I felt like that's what we did and offered them and didn't judge them. The other side of that equation was we got a grant from Mothers Against Drunk Driving to start a youth in action group. These were students who had made choices not to do drugs or alcohol, not to experiment, to make good choices, and they were amazing kids. We did talent shows for fundraisers and awareness, and they just stepped right in. I loved working with these students, with the police and Sheriff's Department. We did sticker shock program, we did shoulder tap program to educate the community that below underage, below 21, you cannot buy alcohol for them. You know, it is against the law. So the students got to work with law enforcement in other areas of the community that they ordinarily wouldn't have. So that's a lot, but it's two sides of the equation, but I loved both sides. I loved working with both sets of students. I saw some of the students that I had in my drug and alcohol groups. I was able to see some of those students after high school, after they graduated, and they would come up to me and say, "Miss Diane, I'm not doing drugs anymore. I have a house. I am getting married. I have started this job and I'm successful." And just hearing those testimonies made you realize that what you did make a difference. My specific example was a young lady. I was asked to talk to her. She was very angry, was not doing well in school, I believe there was some substance abuse there, but broken, just so broken from her background. She would walk out on me sometimes when we talked, but she kept coming back. And we just hung in there as a team, and a coalition kept working with her, kept giving her resources. She was able to walk across the stage, and she was the first one in her family to graduate. And then she actually went on to get CNA certification and got a job, and we were so proud of her, and we celebrated and put up banners, and because she overcame, she was resilient, and she hung in there. I heard at a conference, if they have one caring adult in their life, it can make a difference. Obviously, we'd love to give them 2 or 3, which we did. We gave her a team, and she rose to the occasion. So that sticks in my brain as this is what the coalition is all about. This is what we do. I did classes in elementary schools on bullying and cliques and drug and alcohol prevention, on smoking. We went into classes, the driver's ed classes, and did lessons on alcohol and gave the kids the facts. We're not here to scare you straight, just here's the facts and here's what your life could be if you made better choices. We also were able to work with the entire community. I met amazing people in the medical field, in law enforcement, in the schools, in churches. We worked with churches on different programs, and just parents. So it did become a team effort, which is what it takes. I have come to believe over the years that prevention dollars and efforts are far better spent and used and make much more of a difference than the amount of money and effort put into treatment. Treatment is necessary, obviously. There are a lot of kids in trouble out there, and adults. But if you can put that money and that effort into prevention, into showing them who they are and that they have a purpose and that we do care about what happens to them and help them graduate and get an education. So we tried to cover all the bases and include all parts of the community. And I just, like I said, I saw that it worked, and I see that it works and that it makes a difference. So I'm thrilled that the coalition is still going strong, including other programs, and I hope it continues to do so. I don't know where some of these students in Warren County would be if it wasn't for the Warren Coalition. And I think it has made a difference in parents and in educating the community. I wish them a wonderful, happy 30th anniversary. I highly encourage everyone to get on board with the coalition, to support them in any way they can. It's an organization worth your time, effort, and money.